Hey guys, welcome back to Big Oak Homestead. I'm Jenny, and today I'm going to be talking about what to do if you overseed your starts and don't have the heart to pinch them off. When I start my seeds for my garden, I always overseed with the idea that I'm going to go back, and if I have multiple germinate, I'm just going to pinch them off. That was the plan for today. As you can see with this Cherokee purple tomato, all of the other ones I only planted 2 seeds. This one I ended up evidently planting 3. All 3 of these seeds germinated, and I just don't have the heart to pinch them off. In my mind, this is 3 potential tomato plants. So I'm going to show you how I separate them very carefully, put them into their individual pots so that we can have 3 tomatoes instead of just pinching them off and, in my mind, wasting them. Okay, here I have my Cherokee purple tomatoes. These are for my personal garden, not for my starts that I'm going to sell. And as you can see in this one, 3 seeds germinated, 2 seeds, just 1, 2, and another one over there. So rather than pinch these off, they need to be transplanted into a larger pot anyways. I'm putting them into these 3.5-inch nursery pots. And instead of pinching off each plant, I'm going to carefully separate them and try to put them in their own pot. That way, this one I'll have 3 tomatoes, the others I'll have 2, just so we don't waste. Okay, how I accomplish this is these are pretty hardy plants. You just want to be very careful because they don't have a lot of roots. So we're going to remove them from the solo cup, and you can see we've got roots all the way down to the bottom. I carefully press it to try to remove as much of this excess soil as I can without breaking any roots. I've got a clump of soil there. And now we just kind of wiggle them apart. These are tough because these seeds were so close together. Okay, there we have one. Let's see if we can get these 2 apart. And there we go. 3 separate plants now. Okay, now that I have the 3 separate plants, I have my nursery pots. I'm going to fill each one, leaving enough space so that when I water the soil doesn't overflow. And I'm going to dig down right in the middle and make an opening all the way to the bottom of the pot. I'm going to take my individual tomato, drop it down until the top of the soil level is about even with the bottom set of leaves, and pinch it in to hold it in place. Pressing down carefully, and then add just a little bit more soil. Alright, this is the end result. I have my Hungarian hearts and my Cherokee purples all separated into bigger pots, individual plants. I don't know if you can tell, they are starting to wilt just a little bit. I've noticed that I do tend to get some transplant shock with tomatoes whenever I transplant them and separate them like this. You're going to want to give them a really good thorough water, not only to keep them from wilting any further, but also to get rid of any air pockets that might be in the bottom of the pot. So let's give these a good watering. Everybody's watered through really good, and you can see some of them are bent over a little bit. This really isn't anything to worry about. I didn't break any stems. It's just the weight of the water has them flopping over. These will perk right back up. Alright, got all my tomatoes from my personal garden separated. Everybody's looking good. They did get a little droopy, a little withered, but that was to be expected. Most plants do freak out when you transplant them. I've put them on the bottom under my shelves in my greenhouse where it's a little shady. It'll definitely be cooler. They were living up on the very top shelf, which is the warmest, sunniest spot, but I think I'm going to give them a day or two down here at the bottom, cooler area in the shade, just to recover a little bit. Then I'll move them back up top. Okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps some of you guys that are like me, who just can't bring yourselves to pinching off and murdering all those little seedlings. So if you would, give me a like, subscribe, and keep your eye out for more videos in the future. Bye.